channel. This video is about how to properly do canonical and what's the best way to make sure which URL that you should focus on. It's pretty simple. I think you should just follow 3 or so simple logic. If you are using WordPress and if you are using a plugin or if you're using a WordPress default sitemap, it'll automatically generate, in most cases, post page categories, tags, and users. So whatever you define what that sitemap is, if you don't want to include categories, that's a different conversation, or tags or users or page or post, whatever. If you want to exclude it, then you exclude it. But that's the URL that Google's going to crawl and say this is the one that should be indexed in most cases, unless you define that the canonical is different. So when you look at a article, the general rule of thumb is to canonicalize this as self-reference. And you could just go to view page or view page source or inspect, and then you look at the canonical. And if the canonical is the same as the URL here, then that's fine. And then just to make sure the sitemap also has it, that's it. So this is to assure that both the sitemap and the actual URL is saying this is the URL that you want to focus. Obviously, with WooCommerce and other possible variations of sites where you have a blue shoe and then you have blue shoes for men, and then you have extra large blue shoe, then you want to make sure to review your sitemap and make sure that there's only one of them in the sitemap. You also, if you're indexing all 3 of that, then you want to just make sure to canonicalize one of them as the main source, main canonical, and inside the sitemap. And you want to remove it from the sitemap. So that's the second part. The other part is to add the sitemap into the robot.txt so that it could make sure to follow some protocols on your robot.txt. This is sitemap. These are all the URLs that's relevant, that you want to be indexed. And when you go to this page, and then the canonical is the actual URL, that's saying in all 3 possible ways to search engines that this is the right URL to index. So that's a quick and easy way to make sure that your page is properly implemented so that search engines are not confused as to which URL to index. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. But that was a quick video that I wanted to show you on how to make sure that your URL is the one that you want to index and make sure that it's canonical, mostly self-referencing. If you have e-commerce, you need to figure out which one of that particular URL you want to index and add it to the and make sure that you add your sitemap to the robot.txt so that it's easily crawlable. All right, that's it. Have a good one.